Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie. We are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this, guys. Let's go over to the main profile. There we go. And this episode is just going over bingo. A little bingo guide here for you guys. I have not looked at this, so we're going to be doing this together. We are currently at 318, which means it's probably going to be about 2 more bingos before we can get a bingo relic again. We'll see. This bingo, we're going to go over the community challenges first, and then we're going to look at the other ones. We have loot drops 1% chance. That's probably going to be done passively. You can increase this by upping your magic find on your account when you're doing bingo. So you're just going to be doing this the entire time you're going through bingo. You're going to get that 1% drops. Killing Enderman, as you well know, you're probably going to want to get the end armor for this one. Just go talk to the adventurer and do his quest line, get the end armor. Set that up for critical strikes, or you can put reinforced on it and get it max defense, whichever one. I usually like going critical strike, and because you get double stats on it anyway. So just get the end armor, and then you're always going to be using one of the two good starter weapons. At least at the start. So Raider's Axe, Tactician's Sword. The Tactician Sword did get nerfed, so there's that to look forward to. Another good strategy is just to get up high enough on bingo to run Caddis, and then you can get a weapon out of there to do with Slayers. That's another good strategy. Just be mindful you can't shoot bows at them. So, skilled in fishing. So we're gonna do fishing XP. This is specifically fishing XP. The best way to do this is to fish until you get your do the fishing quest line and get your fishing minion unlocked, and just put down fishing minions, loot them every day, and that should give you a pretty good amount. Put about 3 or 4 of them down. You can max it out if you want. We don't know whether there's other stuff in here, so just putting one fishing minion down and looting that every day is going to give you fishing XP. You're not going to get top tier on it, but you should be able to get to top 25. Most people hate fishing, so they won't be doing that much. We have Essence of the Spider, 200,000 Spider Essence. Spider Essence is gained from doing the Slayers, so we'll have to end up doing some Slayers this time around. This one, you go to the tavern over here. Get out of the way. And you'll come downstairs here and talk to old boy Maddox, and he'll let you'll have to do tier 2 zombie slayers first, so you'll come in here and talk to him, and then 1 2 here, and then that'll unlock spider slayers for you, and you can do spider slayers there. The essence, I don't believe it matters which one you do. You could probably just do tier 1s if you needed to. You might want to get your gear up first. For me, I usually get my combat up to 9, and then I will come over to Rosita here, and she always does this. And then I get the Merc armor. And it's about 150,000 you'll need. You should be able to get that from grinding your skills out, and to get that, and then put reinforced on that. Reinforced, to show you guys what I'm talking about. Where you at? There we go. Rare diamond, reinforced. And you don't have access to this, so you'll have to get it. It drops from the zombies and skeletons in the the deep caverns, the bottom 2 layers, or mining the diamonds in those areas will also drop it. So either one of those, you just grind those 2. The spider essence, dragon essence. Dragon essence is from the Enderman, so you just be when you're grinding Enderman, you're going to get pieces of gear, and you just take those downstairs. Let me show you that one. And I don't have the downstairs teleport. I need to get those. So as you're killing them, it's gonna drop gear. You're gonna get your set of gear, and then you're gonna come downstairs here. Once you got your set, put it in your wardrobe, and then come in here with all the extra ones. You just put it in here, and old boy here, Dragon Ritualist, Dragon Essence shop. You get Dragon Essence from turning that in, and then once you get to 100, go ahead and put points in here, and then I would go ahead and try to get up 200. Put points in here. This will give you 200, 1,000 more damage for Enderman. It'll help you out a little bit extra on that. So there's that. So that's all those. Let's talk about the regular ones. We have bronze in a farming contest. Just unlock the garden. There's somebody posting on videos on YouTube yesterday talking about just grind crops in the hub. Don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody and their brother are going to be grinding crops in the farming zones. You're not going to be able to reliably get enough crops to get bronze in the zones. You're just going to be fighting with too many people. Get your garden unlocked. Start one crop, one zone. You can unlock the one you want to do. The best 3 for getting bronze, mushrooms. Mushrooms takes a while to unlock. Wheat is a good one to get bronze in. You can do cocoa beans. You can get bronze in cocoa beans. Those are the 3 main good ones. Sugarcane, you can probably get at least bronze from sugarcane. That one's a real simple. You don't have to have any kind of special gear for that one. So those are the top 4 you can do that one with. Reaching 100 and 180 strength. Your potion effects is pretty much going to take care of this for the most part. You just need like a really good weapon that has a lot of strength on it. You're going to be building that up if you're using the Raider's Axe anyway. So you're probably going to get that slowly. Another thing to look into is some of these actually give you strength. So yeah, like foraging. So if you just go foraging, that'll help you boost your strength up also, and you can break that thing. So do foraging and get you a good weapon with high strength on it. The cat talisman. The cat talisman is from over here. I have not actually showed you guys this, but if you come over here into the dungeon area, there's a guy off to the side down here that does races. This guy right here, and you just need to do to one area 4 times, and whichever category you want to select with. So you do that. It's just annoying for me. Definitely do that after you've ground out your Enderman kills, because you'll need Ender pearls to complete that for the most part. You'll need Ender pearls to complete that to get there to the different areas to complete the race. So most people use Ender pearls. I'd wait to do that one until after you've ground out some Enderman kills to get the Ender pearls. But that's me. You can do it however you want to. 100 unique minions. You're going to be grinding minion slots anyway. You're going to be grinding collections anyway. Just as you're going along, like um bronze, like whatever crop you're going to be grinding there. Go ahead and do the minion first. Save the crops. Go ahead and make your initial minion to tier 4, and then when you get all the enchanted crops you want, just go ahead and build your minion up, and do that with everything. So first thing you do is make a tier of that minion, and then you just keep doing that and building it up, and do that with every collection that you grind for the entire bingo, and you'll get that one. 4 pieces of equipment. You don't need to worry about this one because you're going to need to get your equipment for Enderman Slayer. You're going to need to get the end equipment, and that comes with 4 pieces. You don't have to do anything. You're going to get this one passively. You're going to get the Ender gear, and then that comes with 4 pieces of equipment. So this is moot. You don't have to actually worry about this one. Tier 2 Slayer bosses. Again, we're going to have to do Slayers anyway because of Spider Slayer, so you're going to get Tier 2 Slayer no matter what. So this one is going to be done passively. 28 relics. I will not be doing this one. I hate the relics, and there's no way I'm going to go get all 28 relics. But those are in the Spider Den. There's guides online. I suggest just look up a guide video about how to find them, and then just follow through. Just like play it till it goes to the first one, and then you go do that one, and then play it to the second one. You go do the second one. You will need a couple of Ender pearls for this one, so I would wait till after you've killed some Enderman. There's a couple of these that require Ender pearls, so I'd wait to get like a stack of Ender pearls, and then go do this one. You will need them for some of these. There's some of them you cannot get without Ender pearls, so be mindful of that. Equip a rare or higher rock pet. This is going to require you to grind out the initial rock pet, and then the best way to do this is just to upgrade it with cat. 2 upgrades should be fine. It should take you to like a day. So in like a day you should be able to have that. You won't have to do like the whole grind. You know what I'm saying? I hate when it does that. Yeah, that's the rock pet. Reach 200 speed. This is another one you shouldn't have to worry about. You should be getting 200 speed no matter what. It's not much more you need to do for that. If you need to do things, seeing how you need the 200 speed anyway, you could use sugarcane for this one, and then get the speed relic from the actual sugarcane. So that you can do that one. There's also, I believe, a skill that ups speed, if I'm not mistaken. That's defense, strength, intelligence. Maybe I'm crazy. Petlock. Nope. I'm crazy. Sorry, guys. Well, just and your potion effects on top of that should do it. If you need a little bit extra boost, there's a couple of enchantments that you can grab that increase your speed. You put them on your boots, so you can do that too to boost it up. You shouldn't need anything like that. At the bare minimum, there are some armors that you can get that have speed on them, which will give you a little bit of a boost. And the sugarcane also has the sugarcane equipment. If nothing else, you can get that. Also, there is some equipment in the game that you can grab that has speed on it. You should get it from your potion effects, though. You shouldn't need to worry about that 200 speed. The mediocre ring of love. You got to do the Romeo and Juliet quest, which is over in the park, which means you will have to do the park foraging quest during bingo. If you try to skip that, you can't. You have to unlock the park in order to do that one. So you have to do quest line to get that one, and you want to go over to the jungle The jungle teleport. You should have it unlocked. All you have to do is go into the park, and then you'll get the jungle teleport unlocked, and you can just teleport straight over there, and you can go ahead and start the quest line. I believe this one is the third quest. It might be the fourth one. But it should be fine. And just follow what she asks you to do, and you'll go where she says he is, and you'll do his little quest, and then you'll take it back to her, and you'll do that 3 or 4 times, and you'll get the mediocre ring of love. 12 unique pets. This one is easy mode now. So a lot of the pets in the game now, if we come over here, Cobble, have been reduced for the crafting cost. So you can craft most of the pets now with just an egg, which means you can grind this without getting a chicken minion down. So you just go over into the farm area and farm chickens and get about 5 eggs. Shouldn't need more than that. And then you'll get the usual, you know, the bee pet. If you have enough money, you can hook up with the hoot there. The grandma wolf pet. You're going to get the rock pet because you need it for the minion. I mean the other quest. So you're going to get a rock pet, and you're going to get it to tier 2, the rare version. You're probably going to get an Enderman from doing those. You could possibly drop the tarantula minion or the tarantula pet from doing spider slayers, so you might get one of those, but you'll probably need about 5 more eggs, so make sure you go grind some chickens and get about 5 more eggs, and then at that point you should be fine to just craft whichever minions you want. You're going to be farming. You could also try to get the rabbit minion. That's an easy one to get. A lot of the minions have been cheapened on the recipe, so they're a lot easier to get now, so you don't have to have super enchanted eggs or anything like that. So that's a real easy one to do now. Equip 7 unique accessories. This one is easy because your girl here sells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and then you're going to be farming for the bingo contest. I would do wheat first, and then just get the farming talisman, and that'll be 7 there. So, also as you're going, if you get Skyblock 25, you'll get the Book of Progression, which also counts as an accessory. That's one you could get, and that counts as an accessory too. So, gain 5 strength from a training weight. I don't know much about training weights, so let me look this up quick. I ain't got a lot of time, so training weight. That's backwards because I'm dyslexic. I can't spell it. Yes. Training weight. Training weight. It's an uncommon rarity. It is a dungeon item. You can obtain it from any dungeon floor and get a small boost to strength. Okay, so you're going to need to do dungeons to get this one. So, alternatively, Uro the Omniscient will max the strength on training weights in your inventory if you do his trivia puzzle in the dungeon. So there's that. I probably won't be doing this one either. I just don't do dungeons during things, so but you need to get it to tier 5, so you're gonna have to go do dungeons and get a training weight from in there. Magical mushroom soup is just just grind the recipe out. The recipe for magical mushroom soup is really easy. Magical mushroom soup. It's tier 4. You only need 1,000 mushrooms. Just go over to the mushroom desert and go down there and grind mushrooms until you get the thing. Alternatively, if you're farming in the garden, you should be able to unlock mushrooms there. You can grab mushrooms out of here, and then you can make a mushroom plot farm plot, and you can just grind mushrooms on there to get the recipe unlocked. That recipe does require glowstone and redstone. You should have access to redstone. Glowstone you can get from the builder. You just come over here and grab out of here glowstone, and you can just break this down for regular glowstone dust. So there's that. Get any skill that's going to be non-cosmetic skill to 14. I think that's average if I'm not mistaken. So you're just going to have to get every skill up to 14. That's fine. 3 pairs. You got to get your enchanting up to level 10. When you get to level 10, the librarian will give you the recipe for, or you'll get the recipe for the enchanting table to do your research on, and then you just need to go to the librarian and get a bottle of enchanting to craft the table. It requires like 8 wood. You can buy that from the lumber guy over there. Beastery 5 shouldn't be too hard because you got to grind. You're gonna be grinding spiders, and you're also going to be grinding endermen. So you should get, this one should be passive. Endstone. Now, endstone is a special one. You don't want to be going over here and grinding. I'm gonna go over this one in a second. I want to see the last one here. Reach 30 sea creature chance. If there is a, this is a real easy way to do this one. If we go to here, there's going to be a Jerry event in 2 days. You just go to the Jerry event and make sure you get your fishing up to 10, I think it is. And then you get the Winter's Rod from the Jerry event, and then you equip that while you're over there in the Jerry area, and you'll get 30. It gives you a bonus 5. So when you're over there, you just equip that, just put it in your hand, and you should be getting 5 from that. If not, there's the salmon equipment will give you extra sea creature chance, so you can do that one also. Does the fish equipment give you sea creature chance? I have not checked that. It does give you a little bit boost to sea creature chance, and you also get some from the equipment, so you could try to equip that and get sea creature chance from that, and then do the fishing quest line and go over there and get that gear over there if you want to try to do that one. You're going to need to be fishing anyway, so whichever way you want to do it. Okay, so Endstone collection is a bit of a red herring here. If you come over here and you try to mine without a specific tool, you'll start spawning these guys, and these guys will mess you up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take them out so that they don't hurt nobody. What you want to do is you want to save up 1 million or 500,000, and you want to buy the stonk. If we look at the stonk here, when mining endstone with this pick, endmites won't spawn. XP will drop 5% extra. Oh, won't spawn. XP will drop, and 5% chance to drop extra endstone. So you want to get one of these right here. It comes efficiency 6. You can put the other stuff on there to make it easier to do the grind if you want fortune, that kind of stuff. But you'll just need this, and you'll just run around and get the minion unlocked. This is that's the only collection that you have in this one. So I would just get endstone minions and then put them down and let it passively gain that for you. But you can grind it out with the stomp too if you want. So there is that. Oh God. Yeah. Let me get back over here. Now, I usually don't follow the usual strategies that I give you guys, but for this bingo, we might actually do most of the stuff that I said. The endstone, we're probably just going to put down like four endstone minions. You do have to get a specific combat level. I think it's 12, if I'm not mistaken, to unlock, yeah, the end. So you need to get to combat 12 first, but you're going to be getting that from your slayers. So you're going to be doing slayers to get to tier 2 anyway. So you should be able to get to tier 5 or tier 12. If you're going to be using the gear that I told you to use for your slayers, you're going to be level 9 before you even get the gear. And then after you get done doing the zombie slayers and then the spider slayers to unlock that part in the contest, you should be around 12. It didn't take you long. If you need a little help on that, once you get the Dwarven Mines unlocked, just go kill Glaze Sight Walkers for combat XP. It's really, really good. But you're going to be grinding out Enderman anyway, so but you do need to get that unlocked. That is just a caveat there that the end requires a combat 12. But with that, guys, that is going to be my guide for Bingo November 2025. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go to my page, hit the subscribe button, set your settings. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell them that you like it. There's a share tab down below. There's links there to social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post on YouTube community page. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. I'm not going to loot them. I was checking to see if I could wait till I got home tonight because I ain't got time to do it now. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later.